I got a phone call from my manager. She said, will you go pick up this script? And I said, what is it? She's like, just go pick up the script. I walked into the office, I grabbed the script, and it said, Tina, the Teen Church Musical. And I just said, what? And I looked at them and I said, well, what would you like me to read for? That's what I said. I didn't think they thought that I'd be Tina. I remember our musical director, Nick Skilbeck, and he said, if you know any of the music, could you just like sing a little bit of it when we get to that point? And I said, oh yeah, because I know the songs. And I just started belting out, and everyone was like, I'm sorry, what? Because this is my joy, like I'm a rock and roll kid. And then I did one workshop in London, and I thought, oh, this is over. They're gonna cast Beyonce. This is not happening. And then I went and I did a few pilots that did not get picked up. And luckily they did not get picked up because I was available to do the show, and that was incredible. I was in London for a year and a half. Never lived in Europe, never even really gone to Europe before. So to be in a completely different world and that far away from your family and your friends, and then you're doing this monster of a show, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit tough. It was tough because this show is physically demanding and it's vocally demanding. It required so much of me, and to not have your support system with you is rough, but I'm grateful for it now, because now on the other side of that, I'm just so full of joy and happy to be home. The first time I met her was at the workshop, and I didn't look at her in the presentation until I got to Proud Mary, because I thought, you know what, if this doesn't go any further, I want to be able to one day tell my grandkids that I played Tina Turner in front of Tina Turner, and she wasn't like repulsed by it. And she was just singing along with me, and then I was like, nah, you cool, we will be fine, we're gonna be fine. And at the end of the presentation, I was just bawling, and I just fell to my knees, and I just went like this in front of her, and she just held me and hugged me. I think the first thing I said was it tough for you to watch this? Because it's a lot, it's deep. And she goes, no, you got the hard job now. I already did it. But she was not kidding. It is tough, but you know what? I'm just telling the story. She actually lived it. So every day I think it's tough. I'm like, you know what? Buck up, pull up, let's go. Tina is going to turn 80 this year. So to get to bring her legacy home is unbelievably special. I want her to go through life and no matter what, know just how adored she is here. We would not have a Rihanna if there were not a Tina Turner. We would not have a Beyonce if there were not a Tina Turner. So she needs to see that love more than anything. That's the most important thing.